Little more, The Art of Pilgrimage. I'm so enjoying reading this to you. I hope you are enjoying hearing it. But you do want to get your own copy. So I'm going to read to you a little bit from the introduction, and I'm going to skip around a little bit. But these, as you can see, how underwritten, circles, the little stars on the side, these are the things that really popped off the page for me. If we truly want to know the secret of soulful travel, we need to believe that there is something sacred waiting to be discovered in virtually every journey. Well, there you go. If we shift our view of this quarantine time, this scary time, this coronavirus time, this global pandemic, all those scary words, if we just shift to say, what sacred is waiting to be discovered in this time? What sacred is waiting? It's like it's right there, hovering in front of you, sparkling, saying, right this way, dear. But we're so busy. I got to get in the car, got to go to work, got to get this done. And even somebody like me who works at home, I've always worked at home. Last time I got a paycheck for an external job was 1995, May of 1995. So exactly now was when I left my job running a division of a search firm in downtown Tampa. So I have worked right here at home for decades. And in the last 10 years, as I taught all the courses and wrote all the books in the series I called Your Soul Wants 5 Things. And then, bingo, woke up hearing prayer artists. So, okay, now I am all about prayer, redefining prayer, original prayer, the 5 original prayers, and I'm offering those prayer intensives right now. March was the Rosary. May right now is the Tree of Life. Next month is Ho'oponopono with Kahu'ahela. Then the Labyrinth with Catherine Anderson. And finally, probably in September, Anointing with Emma Cooper Mitchell and me. These are the 5 original prayers. And I'm writing about this every Sunday now because it's all coming to me during this wonderful quarantine time in my Sunday newsletters. And so you can go to my website, janetconner.com, and subscribe to those newsletters if you don't get them. Every day I'm receiving sort of the next level. I'm on this mystical spiral and dropping. There is no end to how deep you can go in understanding prayer. So there is something sacred waiting to be discovered. I'm letting it find me. I'm discovering it. But what I'm discovering isn't what sacred, there's something in your heart, in your mind, in your body, in your soul, waiting for you to stop, listen to that still small voice. All right, then I'm going to skip ahead a few paragraphs. For millennia, oh no, you need this sentence. What if we have finally wearied of the paladins of progress who promise worry-free travel and long for a form of travel that responds to the genuine call of the heart, a longing for a taste of mystery, a touch of the sacred? That's actually a pretty good description of what's going on right now, because we have sold our souls to winning. That's what patriarchy is all about. Progress, setting goals and accomplishing them. This is all the drumbeat of more, better, do that patriarchy has brainwashed us into thinking is what life is about, that we must be a success. But don't you know, both for yourself and for people that you see around you, that they're on that treadmill until they die of a heart attack, or they are on that treadmill not happy, not really connected with their families, their children. You have parents like that, right? And then when they retire, it's been my experience, especially in the male of the species, they die. And they die unfulfilled. So look at this precious time and begin to explore the sacred that's waiting to be discovered. So the call of the heart for a taste of mystery, a touch of the sacred. For millennia, I'm on page XXV. Don't you just love those Roman numerals? This is sign language, so it's a XXV. For millennia, this cry in the heart for embarking upon a meaningful journey has been answered by pilgrimage, a transformative journey to a sacred center. That's the definition, a transformative journey to a sacred center. It's because of that sentence that I realized quarantine is a radical pilgrimage to transformation. Thank you, Phil. The reason it's a radical pilgrimage of transformation is because of this sentence. It calls for a journey to a holy site. Now that's if you're going out the front door, associated with gods, saints, or heroes, or to a natural setting imbued with spiritual power. That's how I felt in John Muir Woods. Oh my goddess, when you're in that cathedral of trees. Oh. Or to a revered temple to seek counsel. To people the world over, pilgrimage is a spiritual exercise, an act of devotion to find a source of healing or even to perform a penance. Always, it is a journey of risk and renewal. Well, we got the risk. There's a risk going out the front door now. So let's have the renewal. For a journey without challenge has no meaning, and one without purpose has no soul. And then I'm going to jump down to one more paragraph. I also believe in pilgrimage as a powerful metaphor for any journey with the purpose of finding something that matters deeply to the traveler. Without a deepening of focus, keen preparation, attention to the path below our feet, and respect for the destination at hand, it is possible, with a deepening of focus, it is possible to transform even the most ordinary trip into a sacred journey, a pilgrimage. What legendary travelers have taught us since Pausanias, I don't know who Pausanias is, and Marco Polo, I know who Marco Polo is that the art of travel is the art of seeing what is sacred. All right. We have been given the time to see what is sacred. What is sacred for you in this time of quarantine, in this time of pandemic? What sacred is beckoning you right this way, in the silence, in the internal walk, and on your external walks, if you're blessed to be able to go on a walk. I live right outside my front door is one of those rails to trails that's called the Pinellas Trail. I put on my mask and I go for a walk every evening during dinner time when there's very, very few people on the trail. So that's my little pilgrimage outside the house. But I'm finding that really this time of deep soul reading, deep soul writing, deep prayer in the house is my radical pilgrimage of transformation. Something sacred is seeking me, and something sacred is seeking you. Thank you, Phil Cousineau, for writing the guidebook in 1998 for a pandemic in 2020. Who knew? Not Phil. He says so on the episode. Surprise. Well, I'm surprised to be on a radical pilgrimage of transformation, but I'm thrilled to have my guidebook, The Art of Pilgrimage. Let's go find something sacred, huh?